Well, one of the most difficult challenges I ever faced was overcoming my fear of English speaking in front of people. For a long time, even the thought of speaking in English used to leave me paralyzed. I was aware that English is a global language and a vital skill to master, especially for academic and professional success. But whenever I had to speak in front of others, I found it to be an uphill task. My mind would go blank and I would fumble with words, which made me even more hesitant. This fear became more prominent when I entered senior classes in school. While in junior classes, I could easily avoid public speaking. In senior years, we were required to give presentation and speak during group activities. Moreover, our teachers told us that being fluent and confident in English would help us secure admission in professional colleges. So, at that point, I had no other choice but to confront this fear head on. I consider it a difficult challenge mainly because of my fear of facing an audience and making eye contact. I used to become stiff like a statue and couldn't focus on anything except the anxiety building up inside me. The pressure of being judged made it even harder. However, with consistent practice under the guidance of my English teacher, things began to change. She encouraged me to rehearse repeatedly and helped me focus on conveying ideas rather than worrying about perfect grammar. I stopped reading word for word from a script and started carrying bullet points instead. Gradually, I began expressing myself more clearly and confidently. Eventually, I overcame my fear of public speaking and now I actually enjoy sharing my thoughts in front of others. So now let us move to follow-ups. First question is, what activities do you think would make children feel challenged and why? Activities like speaking, teamwork-based tasks, and time-bound competitions often challenge children. These require stepping out of their comfort zones, managing pressure, and dealing with performance anxiety, which can feel overwhelming initially. Second question is, do most people choose to face challenges alone or with others? Well, it depends on person, but generally people prefer facing challenges with support from friends, family or mentors. Having someone to encourage and guide you often makes the process easier and less stressful. Next question is it easy for children to overcome challenges? Not always. Children are still developing emotional strength and coping skills. With proper support, patience, and consistent practice, they can certainly overcome many challenges, but it usually takes time. Last question is, what do children often do when they face challenges? Children may initially avoid the situation, seek the help from adults or get frustrated, but with motivation, they often try to learn from their mistakes and improve with time, especially when they receive positive feedback and encouragement. So here this interview ends. Bye bye and thanks for watching.